The 20, gridding next on the field. Jeremy DeCourcy out of Rochester, New Hampshire, in the 20. The 17, gridding next. Alan Chambers out of Atkinson, New Hampshire. The number 3, Christopher Vos from Groversville, New York, in the number 3. Now, the 4 wide parade lap. Let's give them a wave as they come on by. This is the 4 wide traditional parade lap by the NEMA Lights. Ready to go 25 laps in their main event. They get back doubled up side by side for the start. Front row anxious to go. Jim Cataldo, the big heat winner earlier tonight, in the number 2. And Jim Chambers, hot off a 3rd place finish in the NEMA Midgets on the outside row. Here they come. Green flag. Cataldo back to the lead. Trouble for Anthony Payne in the number 21. Looks like maybe a flat tire on that number 21 as he heads to the pit area. Tough break for the Tornado, the defending champ of the NEMA Midgets, or the NEMA Lights. A spin, that's Danny Cugini in the 51. Off the racetrack on the 2nd turn, he's able to get refired. And we'll get back out on the racetrack. Or will he? There he goes, Danny Cugini in the 51. And now the caution flag will come out. Yellow is out for Danny Cugini in the number 51. Spun that car out of turn 2, was able to get back up on the racetrack, but could not get the car up to speed. Sitting in a dangerous spot on the low side of the backstretch, so caution flag comes out with 3 laps complete. Leader, Jim Cataldo out of Sterling, Massachusetts, into the number 2. As we're set for the restart with 3 laps complete of the 25-lap NEMA Light main event. Here they come. Green flag. Cataldo back to the lead. Chambers gives chase in the number 12. Then P.J. Sturgis, 3rd in the number 11. Andy Barrows, 4th in the 46. Being hounded by Randy Cabral in the 35, and Anthony Nocella on the move in the number 29. Battle for the lead. Chambers trying the outside of Cataldo. Cataldo runs his line in the number 2. Cataldo in the CRG number 2. Chambers challenging in the 12. P.J. Sturgis right there in the number 11. Cataldo trying to get some breathing room between himself and Chambers. Continues to show the way around. Chambers right there, hounding him lap after lap, and P.J. Sturgis looking for some running room. Here's a move by Anthony Nocella in the 29, down on the inside of Andy Barrows. That is the race for 4th spot. Nocella makes the pass out of turn 2 and down the backstretch. He goes to 4th, Barrows back to 5th, Randy Cabral is 6th, Megan Cugini is 7th, Ben Mkhitaryan is 8th, Danny Cugini is 9th, and the 17 of Alan Chambers round out the top 10. Meanwhile, back up front, 3 cars vie for the lead. Cataldo's got it. Chambers challenging each and every lap in that number 12. Can't find enough to do it on the outside. This time Chambers will hang tough up on the outside. Trouble for P.J. Sturgis in the number 11. Slow to the bottom of the racetrack as they come to the cross flags. Halfway. Again, Chambers trying it on the outside. Cataldo trying to hold him off. Sturgis is out. Here's Chambers again on the outside of Cataldo. Cataldo fights back. and Chambers takes the lead in the number 12. Finally able to make the pass in the first and second turn. Anthony Nocella trying to reel him in the number 29. Meanwhile, back and forth spot. Andy Barrows in the 46 being hounded by Randy Cabral in the number 35. Chambers has gotten the lead and now starts to drive away in that number 12. Cataldo holds on to second. Nocella trying to reel him in. Then you got to go straight away back to fourth place for Andy Barrows in the 46. And Randy Cabral trying him. Look out! Jeremy DeCourcy in trouble. Spinning in the fourth turn. Brings out the caution flag with 17 laps complete. Jeremy DeCourcy out of Rochester, New Hampshire, in his first full season with the NEMA Lights. Started partial season at the end of 2015. Anthony Nocella in the 29. Here they come. Green flag. Chambers gets back into the lead and Nocella gets the jump to go to second in the 29. Jim Cataldo now feeling the heat from Andy Barrows in the number 46. Trouble. Anthony Nocella. And something explodes on that race car as he is out of the car and okay. Taking a look at the engine, but we could hear that up here when he got to the end of the straightaway, and along with the fluid, he winds up off the racetrack in turn one. A tough break. He had worked his way up through the field into second place, and something lets go on the Matt Seymour prepared number 29 for Anthony Nocella. He had picked up the second spot, get around Jim Cataldo on the restart. And a lot of speedy dry going down on the racetrack here for a lot of fluid coming from the number 29. Jim Chambers in the 12 and Jim Cataldo in the number 2. And here they come. Green flag. Chambers is back in the lead. Cataldo is second. And they're side by side for third. Andy Barrows in the 46. And look at Randy Cabral driving in about as hard as he can. Up on the outside. Gets by Cataldo. And Cabral goes to second. Cataldo now getting hounded by Andy Barrows in the 46. 5 laps to go. 5 to go. Chambers has checked out into a big lead with that number 12. Cabral now in a comfortable second. Cataldo runs third. Andy Barrows is fourth. Danny Cugini up to fifth in the 51, battling with his sister, Megan Cugini. They are racing for the fifth spot. In trouble. Anthony Cugini gets spun around in the number 51. Gets going again, but trouble on the backstretch as well. That's Andy Barrows in the 46. So we've got action on both sides of the speedway. Danny Cugini battling with his sister for 5th position. Loses it coming out of turn 4. Spins down into the infield. Then Andy Barrows in the number 46. Here they come. Green flag. Jim Chambers back in the lead in the number 12. Randy Cabral second. And Jim Cataldo, who led this for quite a while, running in third. 2 laps to go. 2 to go. Chambers with a comfortable lead. We'll see the white flag this time. One more circuit to pick up a NEMA Lite win. Cabral all by himself in second. Jim Cataldo in third. Now being hounded by Megan Cugini, but the checkered flag is out. Jim Chambers will win it. Randy Cabral for second. Jim Cataldo will be third. Megan Cugini will be fourth. Ben Mkhitaryan picks up a top 5.
Hey, let no one get a picture of you like that. No, go ahead. Whoa, Rawk flag.
It's a very happy Jim Chambers climbing out of the Max Auto World number 12, as we'll talk briefly with our top 3 as they get unstrapped and out of their mounts here, finishing the NEMA Lite 25-lap main event. We'll start with our third place finisher, Jim Cataldo in the number 2. I'm looking forward to talking to this guy because I think his new favorite place is Star Speedway. What do you think?
Absolutely. You got great fans here. I'd like to thank the track for having us. They did a super job. Just want to thank my crew and the lovely Melissa, Huck, and Antonio, and especially Bobby Seymour for all the help he's given me.
Yeah, your best finish in NEMA, I believe.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It was a lot of fun being here.
All right, well, best of luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
Jim Cataldo comes home third in the number 2. Randy Cabral is our second place finisher in the number 35, and a decent run for you.
That was a real good run because I was a 10th place car tonight, and between attrition and getting real lucky in a couple spots, we pulled out a second place. But that's thanks to the crew. The crew puts an awesome car underneath me. I struggled in the 47, and I missed the setup on both of them. I should have listened to my crew. So from now on, I'll start listening to my crew. But thank you, Star Speedway. I'm glad I did so good in the Butch Walsh race. I'm glad they put it here. This is one of my favorite tracks. Star knows this is my favorite track, so I just want to thank the Weber family for having us here and all the fans that came out tonight. You guys are awesome.
Nice going, Randy.
Thank you.
Randy Cabral, the runner-up tonight in the NEMA Lights. He was the runner-up in the NEMA Light point standings for 2015. And Jim Chambers is over here in Victory Lane. He's got the Hoosier Racing Tire purple checkered flag, and that means you won the race.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations. 2 podium finishes for you tonight.
Thanks. It feels great. Love to be at my home track. Thank you, Star Speedway. Thanks to all the fans. You guys are great. I love coming here. I live right down the street, right off 125, so it's great to be able to come here, my home track, and put on a show. I hope I had some fans. I know I got some family here. Hopefully some friends made it down to see the race. Thanks again to Star, Max Auto World, everybody on my team, Derek, Steve, Miles, everyone that helped us today. We had 4 cars going. It was kind of tough, but we just kept grinding all day, and look at this, it pays off.
Well, congratulations, a big win. In fact, the Butch Walsh Memorial Race, and you'll be picking up that beautiful plaque from Matt O'Brien.
Awesome. And another special thanks to Bobby Weber. And just to let all the fans know, we will be back here in a couple of weeks. I'm not sure.
July 9th, actually.
July 9th. Make sure everyone's here. Watch us again. We'll be back. We're going to put on a great show for everybody. Thank you so much, Bobby Weber. Hats off to you. Great operation. Track's in great shape this year. Thank you so much.
Jim Chambers, our winner tonight in the Butch Walsh Memorial, and again, he'll pick up the special plaque and the award, the money award from Paul Storr and Matt O'Brien. Congratulations again to Jim Chambers and all of our top 3 in tonight's NEMA Lite main event.